welcome back to the Go Home Show, where expectations are a little unmet. Not a terrible show, better than SmackDown for sure. Just feel like MSG deserved better.
Absolutely, and I'm really glad that I didn't go. So
I feel you, brother.
Yeah.
I feel you. Yeah, let's start off the show. Cody.
I loved it.
Cody showing
I
up.
like this opening.
Yeah, kind of crazy opening. Unexpected. A lot of speculation going on the tweeters, on the X's right now.
What are they saying?
Oh, just that they soft launched Vince's return and everyone's cheering for it.
Yep. And no one's cheering for it, or everyone's cheering for it?
Well, some people were like, and you're clapping for this, like as in you shouldn't be.
Oh,
it's like,
well, yes, I'm going to stand on the highest mountain and I'm going to clap my hands and yell and cheer and celebrate the second that No Chance hits and fucking Vince does his little strut down to the ring and he looks in the camera and he says, "Guess what? The genetic jackhammer's back, bitches." And yeah,
for the character,
fuck with Vince.
For the human, no. Anyways, Stephanie comes out unexpected. Haven't seen her do a full entrance other than to introduce a show in
God knows
10 years.
Bro, her music hit and I was like, Cody's not going in the Hall of Fame.
And that's the Undertaker's job. Even he looked like, was this what?
What's going on, everybody? Am I getting another watch?
Yeah. Basically, she comes out to say, hey, you can't beat this Randy Orton. And I'm out here to warn you.
Yeah.
Because you don't understand who he is right now. And
this version of Cody Rhodes cannot beat this version of Randy Orton.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I like it. I'm with it. I like how Cody had called out the fact that like the internet really wants to see this student-teacher dynamic, but he's no longer a student. He's, the top of the game. He's top of the food chain right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely like it. I like that. I like the whole father comment that we had going on. I like the Vince line. I was very happy about that. I like the smack.
Yeah.
Listen, Stephanie knows what she's doing, So I enjoy Stephanie's
work. The smack was a little dated. She didn't get all of it.
Oh yeah, she definitely did not get all of it, but no, everyone loves a good fucking.
It looked a little stiff and not the good way. But hey, she's been out of the game for a while. Props to Steph.
His fucking smack was not stiff, but
no, not
it was not stiff.
No, not stiff. And like stiff would have been good if she.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Stiff as in
she
rotated.
She paint brushed it. Yeah. Yeah.
I've got a Dusty mention. We got a Vince mention. We got a Vince Senior mention.
Yeah. Well, you have to mention. So that was the thing, right? Going into the Garden, you have to understand. You have to mention both Vinces, but especially Junior, right? Like regular Vince, the Vince that everyone this generation knows. Like that's his house. Like him and his dad built that place from the ground up. The original Garden, before that Garden was even there. Like they own that building. It is what it is. So like you have to speak that name when you enter that building.
Oh,
it's synonymous. No, not like owned it, but like the Garden made fucking great money off the backs of Vince Senior and Vince McMahon. Like great money.
Okay. So sure.
No, the Dolans own it.
You know more about New York than I do. So
I do, bro. I know a lot about a lot of things more than you.
Hey, relax. Basically gives Cody a warning. Cody says, I'm fine. Ends it with I got 2 words for you. Thank you.
As soon as he said I got 2 words for you, I was like, I know he's going to say thank you. And then the second thought that jumped through my head is like, you're not Billy Gunn. You can't, you have no ties. I'm sorry. I don't know. I love Cody. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
You think this was planned all along? You think this has to do with Mania sales?
Oh, brother, this was a please come to Mania, please buy Mania. If you were on the fence, don't worry, we have stuff brewing. Nah, this was, bro, as soon as I woke up this morning and I saw that they announced that John Cena's hosting Mania, you didn't let his body even get cold yet. His body's not even cold yet.
Dragging John back
we had fucking hoopla. Okay, I did all of Mania last year. Okay, they drew this motherfucker out. And now you're gonna tell me all that was for fucking nothing? Not nothing,
he's
right?
not
It's not
fighting.
nothing. It's not right. He's not wrestling because that's what everyone's gonna say. Oh, well, he's not working. Blah blah blah. Fuck out of here. I really like fucking what? How? What the fuck? 3 months. 3 months. You're gonna have John Cena in a suit at WrestleMania. Congratulations.
I would have loved to have been on that call. Hey man,
I thought, bro, if I could have been a fly on that wall, bro.
look, Mania sales are down. We need you to come in.
And you know what we do. So, John, you need to come down and do what we do.
See you there.
And that's what we're doing.
Yeah, this goes to Speed and Adam backstage with him being like, dude, you got to help me get rid of this curse. Danhausen pops up. LA Knight pops up. He's going to be a special commentator in the match to come. Adam was weirdly like smiley in this segment.
Adam had a weird type of energy throughout this whole show.
He
I'm
was
glad that you
cheesing.
brought that up. Yeah, especially through this segment. Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Super funny. Aren't you supposed to disappear? And he's like,
Dude, that was so great. It was so great.
nah. Stands there.
Now what?
My girlfriend says kisses and love to Danhausen. He had a couple great segments tonight, honestly. Huge pop too.
Brother, Raw is Danhausen.
Dude, when he popped on the screen, it was like almost pop of the night, other than Oba.
Did you see the little photo shoot that WWE did with
In New York.
Danhausen in New York today? His glizzy
Did you
shot.
see it swim? It was great. Danhausen really is uber exceeding expectations.
Oh, 100%.
Not just in probably our
100%.
eyes, but WWE's probably like, yo, we had this
And then you have
Goldmine.
Danhausen, who's standing in front of the ATM with a fucking catcher's mitt going, all right. Send in another one.
Goldmine sitting around in the Indies, or we could have
Right?
had him here.
Yeah, he was working at that fucking other company. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is great. And then we get into the Usos come out with a new theme.
Terrible music.
I didn't
Awful.
mind it. The start is poor. The start is like a EDM build. I was like, what is happening?
It doesn't feel like them. So like if you would have
Once
kept
it
Jay's
dropped.
music, I wouldn't have cared.
Once it dropped, I liked it. Before and like towards the end.
And also we're green. I don't like green.
Yeah. You said that like freaking, I don't like sand.
Yeah.
I don't like green, lime, and then shit's all
It's
over
just
everything.
not them. I don't know. It's just not them.
Yeah, it reminds me
Don't
of like
like the tribal
old Usos where they tried to make them like
with
tribal
the face
makeup.
paint, and I
like-
guess I guess that's the callback, but like I'm just not into it.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, and dude, so we get Vision comes out. LA Knight on commentary doesn't make it 2 sentences in without flubbing. So
Yeah. That was great.
take the 2-week counter back to 0.
Yeah. We need to come up with like a graphic until we get a whiteboard or something.
And then dude, we cut to commercial. I don't know if you watched.
No, I was watching late, so I was flying through everything.
Yeah, we cut back from commercial. All the weapons are in the ring.
Yeah, I have a lot of just like not notes particularly about the match specifically, but just like, well, one, I told you we were gonna get a New York City street fight, right?
Good.
Said that.
Called it.
That's number one. Number two, though, why are we having a? So one thing that I noticed about this whole show was there was a lot of weapons throughout this whole show. Okay, not even just this match. So like, why are we having so many weapons and so many variables that could hurt somebody potentially 4 weeks before Mania? Right? Like you're having 4 guys that are going to be involved in Mania, right? In a street fight where I don't know if you saw, but that trash can split on both sides. You know what I'm saying? And if he did not realize or nobody realized in the ring, he would have taken a bump or what he could have sliced himself. I'm not saying like it definitely would have happened.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
and a oopsie daisy like
title
that.
also got exposed.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This match felt super weird because it felt like it should had some stakes to it. It didn't. It felt very like almost like arcadey. Like to me. Like a video game.
Belt's not on the line.
What's that? No, they
Were
were.
the belts on the line? You just
Yeah.
said that it needed something.
No. Like it felt like it didn't have
Oh, okay.
more street fight.
Yeah, I got you.
It
I
felt
understand.
like
Okay.
we're
I understand.
we're way too happy and jumpy and like this should be like a brawl. You know, I don't know. This
Well, that's what these fucking themed street fights are. They're not fun. Everyone's like, oh, I can't wait. They're not fun. They're never fun. They suck.
and we got more commercial and speed in this match than anything else. So Speed is on the sidelines with Logan Paul's mom. Logan Paul gets the brass knuckles from his
On
mom
the
first.
sidelines. He's on the sidelines because we're playing fucking football now, not baseball now, guys.
He's on the rail.
He's on the sidelines. He's actually on the pitch. Actually, he's on the pitch.
I'll kill you. He gets the brass knuckles that for some reason are in his mom's purse. Okay,
That's
Gets
what I
them
would
out.
do.
Speed goes to kind of be like, hey man, like don't do that. Gets dragged in, puts the brass knuckles on, accidentally decks LA Knight in the face, and helps the Vision win the titles. And then is on as the pyro's going off to celebrate the new tag team title. He's like, "Oh man, what the heck did I do?" And then
So, are we gonna get a singles or are we gonna get a 6-man tag at Mania now? So, we're gonna get the Vision with IShowSpeed. It has to be, right?
it has to be 6. It can't be Speed versus LA Knight.
I mean, it absolutely could be Speed versus LA Knight. Why not? Speed's been training for a minute.
I don't know, man. It's just
So you got so we have 4 weeks. So like next week something can happen, right? LA Knight is obviously going to approach IShowSpeed and be like, "Yo, bro, what the fuck? You hit me in the face with brass knuckles."
we're gonna have Speed. We're gonna have Jelly Roll.
Yeah, bro. We're gonna have everybody, bro. We're gonna have all of Instagram and TikTok. Everybody you know, all your favorites are coming.
Oh man.
Your whole For You page will be there.
Yeah. So, anyways, Vision wins, and then we cut to
And it was like a fucking fart in church. Nobody gave a fuck.
yeah, and Liv Morgan then comes out wearing a melted shirt,
Yeah, I don't know.
and she was good promo. I thought
Yo, Basura Puta ass bitch, bro. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta
don't know what
say.
that means.
That's what she called her.
Oh, your
not
mother is
promo.
trash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
called-
your mother is trash, bitch. She you catch that? So Stephanie Vaquera comes out in
An X-Man uniform.
no words needed. To be fair,
Yeah.
but she had to zip up the chi-chis
Yep.
as
You caught that?
Yeah, she started to get wrestling. Dude, my girlfriend caught that.
Yeah.
She didn't be noticing that stuff before I do. But yeah, she's
Oh,
zipped it
and
up
then,
real quick before.
Roxanne came back. Crowd absolutely dead for that.
Yeah. No,
Dead.
not even a. I didn't even.
Not even like
Oh.
nothing. Like nothing. If you go back and watch the first like 3 rows of hard cam, nobody gave a fuck.
Tough. I mean,
I'm sorry.
So you heard like the initial like, oh, someone's coming in the ring. Like,
Someone's
so
coming.
who's that?
Oh,
And
it
then-
doesn't matter.
Yeah. brutal. And yeah, basically Liv holds the championship up over. She does the Oba Brock spot. Oh, Stephanie Vaquera.
Put the knee on me, brother. Point to the side.
Put your foot on me.
Point. Knee up and point.
You think this means Liv's gonna lose?
I think
She did what every wrestler calls the ultimate sin for building up to a pay-per-view. And she touched and raised the title. I need someone to go and like fact check this. You know what I mean? Like people say this all the time, like, oh, the person who looks the best.
No, it's true. I mean, there is some factoids to that. Or like, people used to say, like, if you came out at Mania wearing white, you were gonna bleed. Like,
I need to see a counter of like how many people who like held up the title like within 4 weeks of a big pay-per-view
all right,
who actually lost.
Start doing the research.
Yeah, I'll work
Okay.
on that.
I'm done.
Sorry, I'll start doing some visual research real quick. I'm gonna have to go from a month out to every pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I'll see you in 6
We're
months.
backstage now, right?
Yep.
So now we're backstage. Club WWE sticker on the TV. Did you notice?
I did.
Obviously, had to know.
They also had like the graphics like 3 or 4 times this time.
Yeah, I was getting to that.
Yeah.
I have that in my notes.
Okay.
Anyway, so I can't wait to actually see what this is gonna be. It's gonna be some sort of membership WWE program, I think. Not so much. I don't want to call it season tickets, but
Mm,
it's gonna be a something.
yeah.
We'll see. We'll
Hopefully,
definitely see.
hopefully it's something good, not just like a cheap money grab.
It's a cheap money grab.
Hopefully it's not like a battle pass
fuck?
for WWE.
Hey, man. Did you see, actually, speaking of the Battle Pass, that 2K made good on that? So, like, if you have WWE 2K right now with the current patch that just came out, they're giving a free 20-tier upgrade because of how much of a shit show this whole thing has been.
What's
And
the
if
shit
you've
show?
So everyone was really mad because, like, usually when you get a WWE game and you pre-order, there's 3 tiers of pre-ordering, right? You buy
Yep.
the top tier, you get everything, right? This year, if you bought the top tier, it really meant dick. Like, it really didn't mean much because you still had to grind and unlock this new battle pass. Like, they're trying to do like Fortnite microtransaction type stuff. So if you don't want to grind, you have to pay to skip, right? So, like, they did the numbers, and if you just pay to skip everything, you're going to invest an extra $800 into the game on top of what you paid.
Typical 2K.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. So,
Yeah,
like,
well,
everyone,
it's
like,
fine.
bugged out, and then they cheesed the game. Like, people figured out how to, like, rank up super quick. Actually, John from World Wrestling Flashbacks was the one who figured it out, posted about it on Facebook. It went super viral. Eric Bischoff brought it up on his podcast. I'm going to give John his flowers for that. I am. But yeah, dude. So they're giving out a free 20-tier boost because they feel bad for what they did. And if you've already reached the max tier for the first season, this is going to be the only season that those points will carry over.
Hmm.
Yep. So, all right, Heyman and
Sure.
Brock. Heyman and Brock.
One sec.
No. What?
We get Speed and the Vision backstage. Paul tells
Yeah, I know.
Vision watches back. This starts the email bit, which leads to eventually we know. Adam just expressive as hell tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. He had a little pep in his step, a little extra something in his coffee. I don't know what it was.
Yeah. Then we get the just absolute horrible tag match that continues to just be like the low light of every show I turn on.
Oh, and that's why you yelled at me. Yeah, because I didn't watch this. I
Yeah,
texted
I
you
told
straight
you
up.
not
I was, yeah, well, yeah, you did. And then as I was trying to catch up in the show, yeah, I skipped it.
Bailey was the standout and only good thing about this match. Lyra close second, but like Bailey actually looked like she had some emergency.
So because I skipped the whole thing, who was even in the match?
It was Bailey and Lyra versus Nia and Lash Legend.
Oh, right. And this was for the tag titles. You're right.
What happens is terrible match.
Shit
Nia
happened at
can't
the
sell
end.
worth shit. Lash looks like a powerhouse, but then also is on the ground worth the
rings.
match.
Yeah.
Lyra did decent, but Bailey was literally the only one moving like with some urgency and actually flowing in this match. Like everyone else, dude,
She's a great work.
I could just sit there and go to sleep. Like it's just freaking frustrating. Anyways, then the Bellas come out. Charlotte Alex comes out. This turns into a slugfest, a boring one, and then it gets announced that's a 4-way tag match at Mania for the belts.
Hip hip. Hooray.
Anyways, I thought you were right about the TLC match, but
yeah, me too. I really did, dude. And
I
then
mean, we still got a few weeks. Never know.
But I mean, I don't want to skip too much ahead, but like now the whole Penta match announcement, I thought that was going to be the TLC, but we're just getting a regular ladder, which is cool, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. Okay. You're up.
All right. Heyman and Brock.
Best
Brock comes out. Best of the night. Brock comes out full gear on. You know he's ready for a fight. Heyman, I'm the advocate of the greatest thing since fucking God. The crowd is very behind Oba, dude. Like I said, the moment that Brock told him, put your fucking foot on my chest, that dude got made. So Brock finally gets enough of Paul fucking running his mouth. Oh, word of the night, pontificate.
Yeah.
All right, Paul, that is a $15 word, Paul. That is a $15 word, pontificate. Where did you hear that this week that ended up in a promo? I loved it.
My girlfriend was like, whoa, big words.
Big word for Paul Heyman, and I loved it. All right, so then Brock grabs his mic, tells Oba just to get his ass out there. He's dressed to fight. Let's fucking do it. Pearce comes out with the fucking peanut gallery of fucking extras that they have. And as soon as they came out, I looked at my brother and I go, every one of those guys is probably either going to take a suplex or an F5 or a fucking whatever Oba does. Oba hits. And so again, I'm watching with my brother, who's not a wrestling fan. Okay. Lights go out, lasers, fucking smoke, the Andre shot looking up at him where he looks like a fucking powerhouse. My brother's like, all right, bet. This dude seems like the shit. Okay? Then, but he's doing it the whole way down. And my brother literally looks at me and he goes, he just killed his whole aura. And I go, thank you.
No, wrong.
You are going to the ring to fight a fucking gorilla. You are going to fight the hybrid of a gorilla and a grizzly bear. Okay? And you're going to slow strut like you're walking to the altar?
Yeah.
Like, what is this?
Yeah.
What are we
strutting on him? Strut on his ass. I said that and I said pause afterwards because I realized what it sounded like. But no.
Bro, you could strut a little faster. Strut like you got something to do.
I totally disagree. I think he's strutting more.
You're totally wrong.
You're
whack.
And
You're
he goes,
You're whack. The strut's whack. Everyone who likes the strut is whack. You're all whack.
I don't even have to stop the strut for you, Brock Lesnar. That's how much I don't give a fuck. I'm going to strut around the ring on you. I'm going to take my time.
Dude. I can't wait. Brock is going to beat the fucking brakes off this guy at Mania. The crowd is going to fucking give Brock all his heat back. And then everyone's going to be like, no, Oba. And then Oba's going to come back eventually and be the fucking man. But I hope Brock beats the brains off this, man.
So anyways, before we get into the security getting walloped, they keep adding to his presentation. So I don't know if you know, there's a big whoo and then a drum to start now. So
it's just like Penta. The more over you get, the more pyro you get, right? So with Oba, it's going to be the more over you get, the more boom.
And ad-libs and lights. Dude, soon we're going to get Oba coming out with 2 green rocket launchers.
And some blow-up wings.
Who was the one who shot rocket launchers? Or was it?
It was China. She had, it was only like 1 or 2 times. But yeah, she came out with the fucking.
Yeah, give that to Oba.
Yeah.
And then Oba comes out and dude, that first security guard went back of the head straight into the railing.
Oh, wait, the one that got the F5?
No, the one that first got pushed out of the way.
By Oba, yeah, he fucking hit the fucking side of the rail, dude, for no reason, because he hit the floor first.
That was tough.
If I think he did, but yeah.
And then Oba takes his time, goes around the ring, gets in the ring,
fucking sweet ass.
And then we get
into a fight and just slow strut to the fight, bro.
This is how you know. This is how you know this is big money right here. Is even Mr. Paul himself.
Fucking Hunter. Hunter comes out. Where did Hunter come from? It looked like Hunter came from fucking commentary.
Slithered out of the ring.
Like what did he do? He ran down the ramp, went around, then slithered into the ring. Like I was very confused by the ring positioning. Yeah. But yeah, then he's like, because Hunter has to curse. Because Hunter's allowed to curse now, even though he shouldn't curse. So everything out of his mouth was fuck. This is not gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. And Brock said, "Fuck you."
Fuck. Yeah, bro. We're off to the races, boys and girls. This is the marquee match. Okay, you got a set of 100%, bro. You got 2 title matches on this fucking bad boy. You got Punk in a fucking main event. You got fucking Roman. It don't matter. And the
shitty thing
is it.
This is gonna probably like be their open or second match because they know how good it's gonna be and how hype that then it's gonna lead to like time to then get to the main event so people aren't wasted.
Yep.
But yeah, this was great. And then on the way out, Brock says, "I hate you. I'll fucking end you."
He called him boy again. I don't know if you picked it up.
Yeah.
But he doesn't mean it in the way that everyone means.
I know, but still sus. And then Brock shows Oba how to really take out security.
Yeah. And then Brock is like, hold on.
He was lying on the ground ready. Hey, get up, chump. Get on here.
Bitch.
Wham.
Come take this.
Go back, though, to the Oba throw, like shot put throw that he did to the guy down the entryway.
Uh-huh.
Everyone had to be on time for that spot. Because, like,
that kid got hazard pay. He had to. He got a little extra in the envelope.
Yeah. Right after this, we get a quick Finn video package. Cool. I really dislike, I've never seen one of these, like, cinematic video packages that I've been like, oh, this is good. This adds. Like, why not?
Bro, you grew up in the wrong era. Vignettes used to be the fucking shit.
Good vignettes, yes.
Yeah. I'm not saying this was a good vignette. That's not what I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying that the format is wrong.
Yeah,
I'm saying that I haven't seen one
content is bad. Okay.
that has been good in a very long time.
Gotcha.
I'm a videographer, bro. I like a good shot.
Dude, that's what you do, bro? I didn't know that.
I like a good looking shot, good setup, good. You have the ability to tell a story, add to it, motion, great. It's just they're usually not great. Right. Bring me back to WrestleMania 40 with like Roman and Cody and all those where they were in a football fucking stadium and shit. Like, those were dope. Anyways, it goes to sucks. So here's my question for you. So this goes to Penta versus Kofi for the Intercontinental Championship.
Which I literally wrote Penta, Kofi versus Penta equals money sign, and it is. That's actually a dope match.
Yeah, it was a good match. But I'll give it a B-. I did rate this match.
Yeah. Me too. It was the only thing worth rating.
Yeah. And my question though is, it originally was announced as an open challenge. And then
when did it get filled?
On commentary, they said it was a digital open challenge. I mean, unless
they just made up for it.
Unless my girlfriend made a note of that, just as like she thought maybe. But I don't know.
They said last week it was an open challenge, that we were not supposed to know who was getting it.
And then we get at AAA, he comes out and makes a match with like Kingo in 2 weeks.
But forget about that, because that was released when it came out on March 14th. So that's just for this AAA event coming up.
Mm-hmm. I'm just wondering like that affected at all their like story plan for this.
No, because it was all in the same booking.
Okay.
WWE's booking AAA, so it's not like they know what they ultimately want to get to.
Yeah.
Even if Taker really has the book like they say they do, Taker's not gonna undermine Hunter's storytelling for Mania when this is all the same fucking company at the end of the day anyway. Yeah,
it just made me wonder if they had to change something up. But yeah, he wins and then he announces ladder match at Mania.
Announces it, and then they don't tell us who's in it until like 3 segments later when they put up the graphic.
Yeah, which it is JD, Rusev,
I took a picture.
Javon? Was it Javon?
Yeah, Javon Evans. Yep. It's Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, Penta, Rusev, and JD McDonough.
Yeah. And I guess
what a terrible promo picture of Rusev.
I guess the main event matches were the qualifying for this?
Had to be. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Like, again, I don't know how we got to being these people. I'm very happy for them. I hope that they were good matches to qualify for it. But yeah, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. It's WWE, brother. We're just supposed to listen. Pat Patterson won the first ever Intercontinental title in a tournament in Rio de Janeiro. Okay, have you seen the film? I haven't. Nobody has. It happened though.
Sweet, thanks, man. Adam Paul backstage, ear to the ground, nose in the gutter. That's how the New Yorkers do it. And he has the stench of a corporate general manager, and he walks away. Paul to the ring. They fuck up the lighting, and Paul, as amazing as he does, so that lighting guy from New Jersey or something.
He's from Jersey. Paul had some great lines in this fucking promo, man.
Yeah, he was great.
MSG will attest to that. I'm the last manager standing from the 80s, which when he said that, I literally went through a Rolodex in my mind of like who's still alive. And it's like him and Jimmy Hart and Paul Ellering, I think, are like it. So yes, pop for that. And
I knew you were going to pop for that. I was like, I don't really understand what he's talking about, but I know freaking on the mark out.
When he turned around and he was like, and MSG will attest to the fact that I'm the last promoter standing from the 90s. Bro, I jumped out of my seat, went through my ceiling, went through the next floor, and out the roof. Okay? I stood on top of my roof and screamed for Paul Heyman. Oh, I love that, man. He could do no wrong in my eyes.
I knew you were going to really do for that. That's hilarious, dude.
You just have to say like little dirty words like promoter and stuff to me, and I'm just like...
You don't have to do much to get my rocks off.
Oh, and then Seth's medically cleared, baby.
And then
Yeah.
Burn it down.
Yep. He looked good.
Clean fit.
I liked his whole all black suit, black tie. Couldn't tell at first if his hair was dyed all black, but I still did see the blonde, right? There was still blonde in it, right?
I think so, yeah. Gives the good old Seth angled chair shot.
So you know what I think he is now, right? So a lot of his character this whole time, I don't know if you've realized this or picked up on it, is modeled after Heath Ledger's Joker. Okay? Like a lot of this, like in his head, the way he walks, the way he moves, a lot of his mannerisms, Seth picked up from Heath Ledger's Joker. So like now the way that he dressed tonight, like really reminds me of that character.
Yeah.
Specifically like in the scene in the rain, like when he fucking busts through the fucking window and grabs Bruce when Bruce is at the party and he's not dressed as Batman. So
yeah, that's fair.
That's
got the laugh too.
Tidbit. Yep, that's my little tidbit.
Yeah, it does the classic Seth chair spot.
Yep.
Everyone starts barking, thinking, "Here we go, Braun's about to come out."
Yeah,
and then
it was not Braun.
Gunther drags Seth, chokes him out.
I kind of like it. I'm not mad at it.
The match
I don't know.
Good.
The match is gonna be great. Like, but does it kill the legend killer gimmick kind of that he's got going on right now?
So they said on commentary that the career killer Gunther is here for another career. So like, what do you mean by that?
Well, Seth isn't going anywhere. So
exactly. So like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, I don't know.
So it's gonna be a career match from a build, and then what? Seth's gonna win, and then
no, he can't
move on.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Here's my biggest issue from this, and let me pull the WrestleMania card fully as we have it right now.
Well, they put up so many graphics tonight.
Yeah, they added a lot. This looks like 4 hours ago is the latest one I can pull up. But so we got Punk versus Roman. Good story, right?
Yeah.
Jade versus Rhea.
Right.
Bad. Bad story.
Bad.
Cody versus Randy. Good. So we're 2 for 1. Stephanie Vaquer versus Liv. Half. I'll give a half.
I'll take it or leave it. Yeah.
So we're 2, 1.5.
1.5.
Brock and Oba. Great.
Yeah, I'm all in on that.
3 to 1.5. We got AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch.
I could give a fuck.
Maybe half.
Maybe half.
So we'll say 3 and 2.5.
Yep.
Drew Jacob.
Yeah, okay. I'm in on that. I'm not in on it with the stipulation at all, but yeah, I'm in on it.
Okay. Sammy versus Trick.
I could not give a flying.
No. Not good. Not good build. So that's 4 to 3.5. We got the ladder match announced. No story whatsoever.
No story. Hate the participants.
So 4 to 4.5. So we're equal now for what's good and bad as far as build. Not the match.
Terrible.
The match. All these matches should be good. It's like I'm not worried that I'm going to watch bad wrestling on this day.
No.
But from a standpoint of like, I watch personally WWE more so than other stuff because there's other great, sometimes mostly better wrestling out there.
Yeah.
But what I watch WWE for is the story builds. And so when we're going into the biggest show of the year and we're already partway through the card and we're at equal bad to good, not great.
Not great.
Finn Balor versus Dom. Great. Should have been a great build.
It's literally a match that I forget is happening.
Should have been a great build. Not.
Yeah.
So we're now 4 to 5.5. Women's tag. Could care less. 4 6.5. Seth Gunther. Going to be a great match.
I don't know if I'm in on it yet. Yeah. So I wouldn't even rate that one yet.
Like, I don't know.
You got 4 weeks to build it though.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is what I mean. It's just like, I don't understand when I'm not asking for WrestleMania 40 level build. You know what I mean?
I think that everyone also needs to get that build out of their head. Like, because of the fact that it was it was once in a lifetime. It was on the fly. So much shit went wrong. They picked up so many pieces very quickly and the stars aligned.
Yeah.
Like, so you can't judge everything against WrestleMania 40.
Exactly. And I understand that. But even WrestleMania 39, I feel like I enjoy.
It was 39 again. 39 was Hollywood.
Yeah. And I was there and I bought tickets because I was so stoked at what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Do you still have any wants to go to Mania yet?
Oh, no, I don't. My brother asked me that before. He was like, "Are you going to Mania this year?" And I was like, "No, I don't even feel like I want to get a ticket. Nothing has been like, oh my God, I need to be there."
Yeah. The number one is Oba and Brock.
Yeah, but like again, that doesn't make me want to buy a flight, get a hotel, and fucking.
Yeah. Now, if it was within 3 hours, yeah.
Oh, of driving distance from
Yeah.
wherever we were? Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
why not? Maybe.
But yeah,
But it's not worth a 6-hour flight, a fucking, $300 a night
weekend.
fucking, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So that's just my struggle with this Mania. It's just like it just feels like they've just hit even the storylines that
what are the
carrying
surprises going to be? Like,
I'm not saying surprises, dude. I'm just saying like.
But here's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes, like, you got to rely on a couple of surprises, dude, to pop the house. And, like, last year you relied on Stone Cold to come out and pop the house. Like, what are you going to are you going to hope and pray that Stone Cold's going to come back to Mania this year? I mean, I'm sure he is. I'm sure they announced him for Access or whatever already. But, like,
Stone Cold, what are you talking about?
Last year, Stone Cold Steve Austin came out to pop the house at Mania. You always have surprises happen at Mania. People come out to pop the house. So what I'm saying is,
Got you.
Right now, you're running it the same arena that you did last year. So essentially, it's going to be the same format as Mania of last year. The stage is obviously going to be different and stuff like that. But like, where is your, like, I don't know. I just don't see any surprises built into this Mania. You follow what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you're just going to get the matches on the card. We're going to be in and we're going to be out.
To start out the new season.
The next season of WWE.
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just, like I said, like there shouldn't be at this point a show that I am not hyped for after watching.
Right.
Like we went into this like, okay, we got Raw to look forward to. Now,
I got nothing to look forward to.
Yeah. Between both shows, like we've seen the Oba Brock thing, okay? We're not going to see them fight. So
I forgot even where they said they were next.
Are they even going to like be face to face anymore, or is it we're just waiting until Mania now?
I mean, I hope not. I mean, I wish everyone would stop fucking fighting each other before fucking Mania. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
So annoying.
Someone commented on your reaction to that clip we posted today. Was say like, "Oh, Rock and Austin fought."
I don't give a fuck what Rock and Austin did. Let me ask you a question.
I responded to that. I said,
"Shut the fuck up." Hold on.
We
Let me ask
know,
you a question.
brother.
Is anyone drawing a house the way that Rock and Austin were? Like, come on. I hate when people rely on fucking stupid fucking answers like that. Like, they're not Rock and Austin. I'm sorry. Don't fucking touch. It's not hard. Like, yeah, sometimes it fucking matters, but like, honestly, if you're saving that climax for WrestleMania, you should never fucking come near each other. I don't have a reason to buy the match. Like right now, I'm getting really sick of it with Punk and fucking and Roman. Like, I don't want to see them wrestle anymore at WrestleMania. I've seen you wrestle each other 5 times during this build. Like, bro, I'm sorry. You've gotten speared out of your boots. Yeah, tonight you got your comeuppance again. You put Roman through a fucking table. Fucking Petey Williams got fucking speared into next week. I don't know if you caught that because you don't know who Petey Williams is, but what of the producer who got fucking speared? Yeah, he fucking...
Who is that guy?
Yeah, that's Petey Williams. He was in TNA forever. He's the fucking man. But yeah, bro, like I have lost the care because you've already given me everything.
Yeah. The highlight,
and I know people are not going to understand that. People are going to be like, yeah, but I still got to watch them wrestle. I still got to see the referee in the ring.
I would just rather more promo than this.
Always talk me into the arena.
Yeah.
You do not need to fight to get people into the arena. You need to talk to sell tickets.
Also, how many times have we seen Adam Pearce security stopping dudes from fucking fighting now?
Right. I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
That, and I don't know if you saw this was circulating on X, but the punch through the apron or through the ropes to like seal a match via roll up has happened 4 times within the last month.
I believe it.
The same bop the 1 2 3 bop the 1 2 3.
I believe
Like
it.
I don't know, man. It's just listen. When you're listening to us and you've seen the clips, we both love wrestling. We're both gonna watch every fucking show.
Dude.
What?
Absolutely.
But like to think that you just can't, like, this is one of the problems I have with like a lot of like people who do wrestling stuff. It's like just watch and shut up. Well, dude, like if I was never to critique anything I ever freaking enjoyed, it would never get better. It would never have any sort of drama to it. It would just be great. And I'd be like, oh, this is just happy-go-lucky. I'm tired of this. You need ups and downs. I understand that.
Always.
But for WrestleMania, after you didn't have a great WrestleMania last year,
And you're gonna try to get people to fly to Saudi in fucking a year?
yeah, it's just
Like it
it's
just
a
makes no sense to me.
tough time right now. Will we look back on this and go, hey, Mania was awesome. Every match was a banger. Had a great time. Wish we would have gone. Highly recommend. Definitely possibility for sure.
Huge possibility. Absolutely. But do I think so? No. I mean, I may get FOMO from like a couple of matches that happen. Like, sure, I would love to see Cody Randy in person. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. Right? Like that match is gonna give me a little FOMO. I guess maybe Brock and Oba might a little bit, but like nothing has been like, oh, I gotta get there.
Yeah. Anyways, so we get to Io Raquel, best women's match of the night. Io almost freaking Jesus Christ, brother.
Bro.
Me
Bro.
and my girlfriend both had our like hands over our mouths. Like, oh my God. Like,
Bro.
she was probably 2 inches from being unconscious or
But here's
paralyzed.
the thing. She no-sold the shit out of it.
She
Like,
looked
if
a
you
little
go back
loosey.
and watch, but no, bro. She literally like and lands on her head like on a diagonal and bounces back up and just like brushes it off, and then it's just like, okay, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, she carried on very well. Looked a little bit slower.
Yeah.
A little rocked. Hope she's all right.
Drop you on
Io.
your fucking head.
Right. Yeah, some actually good wrestling. Raquel continues to just be good. Like,
Yeah. Yes.
this
That you just said.
this was
She's growing on me.
this was probably the most enjoyable women's match I've watched in like 3 weeks. Kabuki Warriors came out. This kind of
Killed the match
as
for me.
when she almost
Yeah, it took me
broke
out.
her head. But yeah, and then they're still building the. Like, are we gonna get Kyrie Asuka at Mania?
I guess so.
I don't know. And then yeah, Raquel used the distraction to win. Fine with this. This was just kind of a throwaway match from last week, but I think Raquel deserves this win. Doesn't do anything wrong to Io because she's involved in the story.
Yeah.
And then yeah, then this is when they announced the Fordle.
The Fordle four-way.
The Fatal 4-Way for the women's tag. John Cena hosting WrestleMania. Little pop in New York for that, of course. And then Seth and Gunther gets announced at WrestleMania as well. Immediately. We can't build for one more week.
No story, no nothing. Oh,
This-
you choked them. That's it.
Yeah.
You get the match.
Yeah, this is this is what I mean. Like, why not just give me one more week of promos, and then yeah, cool. We're gonna get there. I get it. Why? Why do we have to go? Oh, Gunther choked out Rollins,
tonight.
so they'll deal with this at WrestleMania.
Right.
Is that easy to get on the fucking biggest card of the year?
Fact. I would have jumped 5 people already.
Yeah. It was cool that Gunther had a little like I don't know how he got cut. I think Seth scratched him maybe.
So yeah, I was trying to figure that out for like fucking 4 minutes.
I think Seth had to scratch him. Like,
Yeah.
that's the only thing I could see where his forehead got near anything other than Seth's own head. But yeah, it looked a little cooler than it probably would have.
Sleep, bitch.
Right in front of Jeff or whatever the roast king.
Oh yeah, Jeff. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. That was funny. He was like, hat. Roman music hits. You kind of already covered this segment a little bit.
Yeah.
Finally, one of Roman's jackets that I could afford. I went online, bought the Levi Air Jordan jacket
It's
with the
fire.
matching jeans. I was like, fuck it, I'm getting the whole thing.
Really?
I'm being OTC for
Yes.
Halloween.
That now I can't get that jacket because now you have the jacket.
You can have the same jacket as me. We can be tweens.
We be jacket buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it was a great segment. I guess it was. It was a good segment.
Yeah.
But again, I just you don't need to beat the fuck out of each other each week to tell the story. What?
My girlfriend put a note here. Roman comes out looking fly as fuck as usual, and Punk in his dang hokas.
Yep. Yeah. Absolutely. Roman comes out wearing like $2,000, and Punk comes out wearing like
Merch,
40 bucks.
jeans, and dad shoes.
Nope. The most expensive thing he has on is the hokas.
True. And then he suplexes Roman through and goes, "Who's old now, bitch?" Oh man.
Who's old now? Yeah. So that's the storyline.
Punk's old.
Punk's old.
And Roman's not as old.
Almost old.
Oh, dude. What the heck are we doing?
Welcome to WrestleMania.
Yeah, Tanya said Roman Spears a random man. And then
It's not a random man. It's Petey fucking Williams.
And then
God
GTS.
damn.
And my girlfriend
on,
thought, if you
guys.
cared, was, I mean, I guess. That was her reaction to the show. I mean, yeah, I guess.
I guess. All right, but for real though, Petey Williams is he's a 2-time X Division champion. So like, relax, put some respect on his name. And he used to tag with Scott Steiner, and he used to get to Scott Steiner, and of course he took the fucking spear crazy for Parker.
So what is what's your if you were to guess some surprises for Mania, John?
No, I can't. That's the thing. Like I really have. I've tried to sit here. I've tried to think it over. I like to do this before Manias. Like I try to like already figure out who the fucking surprises could be depending on where they are. So like notoriously there's nothing about the city of Las Vegas and wrestling. Like there just isn't. So because like notoriously Vegas used to always really be a bad wrestling town because you had boxing. Right? So it was hard to compete with a legitimate sport when everyone knew that wrestling was fixed. You know? Ugh.
How
so
dare
like,
you?
WCW used to run MGM Grand, but like, that was it. But yeah, I can't think of anybody. I cannot think of a single soul unless they have Kevin Nash come out as Vinny Vegas, which they won't. Nothing makes sense.
I assume Breaker's going to cost Seth.
I mean, the surprise. Here's the surprise. I'm sorry. The surprise is going to be Tom Brady, right? That's what everyone keeps saying online. Supposedly WWE has some copyright stuff with his name attached to it. He's a part of Fanatics. He's a part of the Raiders. It's in their stadium. It's
Logan
Tom
Paul.
Brady going to do something.
They've been building it as if it's happening. So I feel like the only reason it doesn't is if the cars just don't
Brady
align.
backs out. Yeah.
Yeah. And then maybe he takes a bump and goes, "Whoa, never mind." We are getting Speed, so maybe Speed was the fill-in.
Yes.
No, I think we're gonna get Breaker, possibly, if not on Raw after Mania. Isn't it crazy that Raw after Mania last year was Braun aligning with Seth Rollins?
Yeah. Yeah. And then the injury bug just killed this group.
Yeah, I was hyped for that.
All that happened.
I was so hyped.
Faked an injury, and then that was it.
Yeah, and then there's something. I mean, I feel like I felt this since WrestleMania 39, but there's just always a possibility that you can smell what the Rock is cooking every year at WrestleMania. There's always a possibility. It's never say never.
Never say never, brother. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
But that's this show. This show was.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Go home spot. Go home show. What's your final grade?
Of the show, I'll give it a C-.
I'll give it a. I was gonna do C+, but I think after how much we talked, I'm gonna go C.
Okay. You talked a lot of shit this week,
dude. It's just frustrating because I look forward to the shows. I'm like ready for 8 p.m. Raw's on, baby. Let's go. Turn it on. Start with Cody. Cool. get a little segment with Stephanie. Oh, that's new. That's not
on brand.
not my thought.
Yeah.
And that was, other than that, Noba and
then it went to shit.
yeah, I don't know. It's just like last week felt like it was great. I mean, but I was also there in person. The week before felt like it was great. We had a decent top bottom show, but because
I'm sure if I would have ended up going to Raw tonight, like I thought I was going to, my thoughts would have been totally different. I might have came on here and said it was the greatest thing since sliced bread, but it
Well, yeah, 'cause
didn't translate to the home crowd.
when you're in the stadium, any wrestling is good. You know what I mean? Like,
I
it's
wouldn't say
hard.
any wrestling.
No, not absolutely everything, but I mean, like, you like more wrestling, less talking. You're like, okay, sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In person, it's easier. When you're at home, it's like I didn't get much story in this show at all.
Right.
There was
I
very little words spoken, very little promos. It was like
in a show that I thought was going to be all segments.
yeah. So the show of lack of segments is MSG. Let us know what you thought in the comments. We've been seeing more and more of y'all tuning in.
Yeah,
Just know that we're not always going to be shitting on the show the whole time.
I might. I probably will. But
yeah, well, John, that's his job. It's not my job. This is against my pay grade. But here we are. But yeah, we appreciate you for tuning in. From wherever you're from, let us know. We'll see you on Friday.
yeah, catch you for SmackDown.
All right. Peace,
All
brother.
right. Bye.